In the early 1900s, there was a comedian, and his name was Will Rogers. He'd get up on stage and he'd twirl a lasso and tell stories, and he always started out his routines with the same line. He'd always say, "All I know is what I read in the papers." Well, one of his famous lines also was that Republicans are politicians who will tell you that government does not work. Government is the problem, not the solution. And then they'll work to be elected so they can prove it. This, uh, this tells the story of Trump's cabinet picks right now and all of Trump's efforts toward destruction of government. These people are tremendously qualified for what Trump wants them to do. He wants them to go and destroy the organs of government. At which point he will be able to say, "See, government does not work. I have to replace all of the organs and functions of government. I need to be the one that you come to. I have to be the one that has all the power and all the money. I am the one who can lift up and crush. It's all about him." That is a recipe for disaster. Presidents are put in place. Government is put in place, as Locke told us, by the consent of the government and for the public weal, for the public good. To run a government as if it is a business is a horrible, horrible idea. The purpose of a business is to make money. The purpose of the government is to serve the good of the public. And we are going to find out what happens when the purpose of the leader, of the beloved leader, is to destroy government itself, because we will not be left with no government. We will be left with bad government. And I suppose it will be somewhat in a very dark way, chornaya shutka, a black joke, that all of the government leaders that Trump admires so much, Putin and Kim Jong-un, all these people that he admires have taken all the guns away from the populations and the citizens of their country. Goodness. And in the end, that's what a dictator has to do to control the population and to keep power within himself. And so it will be at least a joke of some sort when that happens as well. But we are going to work, that is, Trump's henchmen and lickspittles and yes men will work to destroy the government bodies and organs that they are appointed to. And then once they destroyed the organ, they will demand the function. Why can't this do what it's supposed to do? Why can't it do what it's supposed to do? See, that's the problem. Government doesn't work. Democracy doesn't work. Representative democracy is wrong. We need to have a strong dictator so that we can solve these problems. That is the path I see. It may take one administration. It may take more. If we fight against it, we can avoid it. But that is the path that Trump wants to follow.